Good morning, it is December 2nd. Yes, I did not take off my makeup last night. Please don't come at me. I was just incredibly exhausted. I did stay out pretty late and I was fine. And then once I got in my car home, I literally was just like, could barely keep my eyes open. So it's definitely time to leave and I did not. That is one of the reasons why it's in my goal planner for this month, is for me to like do my nighttime routine, including taking my makeup off and washing my face, and it just didn't happen last night. But we still had a really great time. I took one clip when we were at the first bar when we were watching the football game, and then we moved to the karaoke bar and I just like kind of forgot like about my camera. I did remember to take one photo of the karaoke room, like of the room, in order to use it for December daily, and I sent it to get printed while I was in my Uber ride home, which I was so proud of myself. Not only did I remember to take the picture, which you'll see when I work on December daily later, but then I got in my car. I was like, oh, I'm gonna send it to get printed so that it'll be ready whenever I want to go pick it up and get it printed. Go pick it up today. Okay, I do need my coffee. So it is almost 9 o'clock and I am about to like hop on my computer because the video going live today, the 2nd, is part of a collab for the 25 Days of Planner Tips hosted by the Paper and Pen Girl. And what she loves, especially if it's a weekday upload, she does a morning live every single weekday morning. It's amazing. And she likes to do the videos for the collab premiere style, which if you have no idea what I'm talking about, YouTube has a feature where you can set a video to premiere, and then when it goes live at that time, there's a live chat that you can participate in while the video is going on, like for the first release. And I don't typically do that, but that is her preferred method of uploading for this collab. So I am sitting here anxiously waiting for my video to go live and chat with all the people in the comments. So all the people that watch her live will come over and watch the collab for the day, which is so cool. I also decided that I'm gonna work from bed for a little bit. My office is a little bit of a mess. When I like got ready yesterday, it kind of like it turned into tornado land. Let me know if you can relate. Like it'll be clean and then you'll be in a rush and then it gets messy. So I partially don't want to be in there, partially just kind of want to sit in my bed and be cozy and work in here for a little bit. I have this lap desk that I absolutely love that makes working in here so much easier. And Fridays are my catch-up days. It's not like I don't have anything set. Now there's things I'm going to do today, but I don't necessarily have anything set in stone that to work on. It's just catch up from things I didn't get to earlier in the week. So instead of actually like planning out my day in a planner, I am just gonna make a to-do list, and I'll actually make the to-do list for like the entire weekend. So first I definitely need some of this coffee. That is step one. Iced coffee. I'm gonna be honest. Remember yesterday when I said that I ordered a delivery order from Aldi instead of Trader Joe's to like save us time? And that means that I got like a different brand of cold brew, like whatever, I don't know what the brand is, instead of the cold brew concentrate from Trader Joe's. It's not as good. It's not as good, y'all. And we also ran out of everything but the bagel seasoning that we put on our eggs literally every day. So I may have to swing by Trader Joe's simply for, I'll finish the bottle I bought, but I don't, like, I loved ordering from Aldi. Was fantastic, saved us so much time. It ultimately saved us money. But I do think I might have to swing by Trader Joe's to get those 2 specific items. Anyways, I'm gonna watch this video live, participate in the premiere, and then I will make a plan, and then I'll share that with you. It's day 2, and we're already having a technical difficulty. So the premiere was great, and the glow from the computer on my face. And then I got a text from my editor that one of the files from, actually, let me maybe try one more thing. One of the files from yesterday's video is corrupt, which I had like 40 clips from yesterday's video, so it is what it is. And if any of them are going to be messed up, like that clip, it's not that big of a deal. Like I didn't say anything completely profound. But if there was a part of yesterday's video where you felt like it was a jump, that's probably why. All right, it's a little bit later than I intended it to be. Sam came in and we talked about his business for a little bit. So it's just after 10, but I have a plan for, like I said, basically the whole weekend. So I could put the days over here. I'll be able to do that and film it at the same time. So like this little box is today, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So these are the things that I want to for sure get to today. So even though it's 10 o'clock, I am still gonna do my morning routine. I'm just doing it at a very leisurely pace. That's kind of one of the things I like about Friday being a catch-up day, is I'm not worrying about like time and structures because I don't schedule any calls for Fridays. So I'm gonna do my errand routine and then I'll go pick up a picture, do December daily. I also wanna make sure I clean the office and living room, do my communication routine, and then also go to the UPS store. I know I had a package delivered from a Cyber Monday order that I placed. That was really fast. I'm also expecting another package today, so I'm trying to hold out until they email me about that one. And then this little box is Saturday and Sunday, and then these are things that I'd like or really need to get to at some point over the whole weekend. So that might happen today. It might be Saturday, it might be Sunday, but that's kind of, I've been setting up my weekend just kind of in a notebook like this, and it's really been working for me. And then I didn't mention, but I also always include, like, if we have any plans. I happen to have plans every day this weekend. I feel like that's kind of par for the course right now, as I'm trying to squeeze in as much friend time as I can before we move. So we've got, well, this is just me. We have Sam and I plans together tomorrow, and then football watching on Sunday. Hi, this sweet girl's been hanging out with me this morning. You're so cute. Everybody wants all the Charlie content. Look at those little toe beans. Yeah, it's a good girl. Here's the state of my office. Oof. It's not quite as bad as I thought it was, but it's still pretty bad. So here's the thing. I changed. I went ahead and got out of my pajamas, but I am gonna tackle cleaning before I work out. I'm like in the middle of my morning routine, and the next step in the routine that I got to on the app that I use, which is called Routinery, I've talked about that before, is working out. That's the next step. But let me know if you can relate. When your space is a mess, my brain, I can't focus on anything. So this, you don't need to look at this. It's a mess in here. I'm gonna press pause on the app, and I'm gonna clean the office and the living room and just mentally feel better. Then the plan is to get my workout in. Then hopefully by then the package I'm waiting on at UPS will get delivered. If not, I'm gonna go run and pick up the December daily photo anyways and move on to that, because I need to do that while there's light out so that I can film it. But I'm hoping to be able to just like leave the house once this afternoon, pick up the December daily photo, and go to UPS and pick up the packages, but we'll see. While I was cleaning, I realized my countdown board was very behind. I know I commented on that yesterday, but I'm gonna go ahead and update it. It's like 5 days behind. So we are actually, well, that makes sense given that today is December 2nd. I guess depending on how you look at it, whether it's 30 or 29 days until the new year. And then that makes 87 days until we move. And that date's not even set in stone. It could be, like, I think that's the day we're gonna move, but we haven't booked it yet. Wow, 108. That feels so soon. And then that means 113 according to the app. I use an app called Countdown on my phone, and it shows the most like recent one. Like right now it's showing New Year's on my home screen on my phone, and then when that one passes it'll go to the next one. Normally I have 4 things on this list because normally we have like trips coming up. Like I don't even really feel the need to put my birthday on there, but I could not come up with anything because we don't have, oh my god, now I'm making a mess. We don't have any travel planned yet for 2023, which I'm totally okay with. So this is all I've got right now. Okay, minus the pile of stuff that needs to go back out in the living room and the 2 things that need to go back into the bathroom and my coffee that I still haven't finished. Here's the after of the office. It honestly took me way less time than I thought it was going to. So let's move in to the living room. All right, I finished cleaning and I came to the kitchen to have some leftovers for lunch. And I think I'm going to stick all of these babies in the crock pot and just get them cooked. So like I said, don't regret our Aldi delivery at all. And actually the price on the chicken is much better compared to Trader Joe's, but you have to buy this massive thing, which is mine. When I saw that on the website, I was like, that's fine. I'll just plan 3 meals. So I've got 3 meals planned out for all of these guys. But I am always so paranoid about meat going bad in the fridge. Especially, I mean, this is a lot. So I want to go ahead and get this cooked. I don't even know if I'm going to cook one tonight because we both have separate plans. I am going to use 2 for sure to make chicken salad. So I might do that today so we can enjoy it over the weekend. And then these just might end up being like cooked and ready to go to make dinner on Sunday and Monday. But in one of them was a crock pot meal. That's the one thing that's holding me back. And so it would probably be more flavorful if I wait and cook the chicken as part of that crock pot meal. But like, mentally, I'm gonna feel so much better if this is all cooked and not sitting in the fridge. And normally I would probably do something like this on a Saturday, but tomorrow I have the Patreon call for like the most of during the day, and I don't want to have to worry about it then. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this cooking in the crock pot now. I literally am just gonna add the chicken and water, and that's it. adjusting for the lighting out here is always so different. All right, I got my workout in. I did just a quick 10 minutes, glutes and legs from the calendar. Again, if all I do this month is 4 times a week, but 10 minutes each, that's gonna be more than I did in November, and I feel good about that. So got that checked off, and I haven't showered yet, clearly. Because if I have an errand to run, I always just wanna like go do that before I shower, because I feel like I'm gonna get sweaty walking to my errand. But now that it's so cold outside, that does not really apply, but it's fine. It gets me out of the house. So I'm walking now to the drugstore to pick up my photo for December daily for today, and a couple other things that we need while I'm there. And then I still haven't gotten the email yet from UPS about my other package, but I will at least go get the one that was delivered yesterday and share that with you. And if the other one gets there by then, great. If not, we'll be doing another one of these tomorrow. All right, I set up the camera in top-down mode because I'm about to work on my December daily, but I wanted to quickly talk about something and also update this a bit. So I like planning out my week on Thursdays. It just feels like I'm closing up the work week and planning the next week. That way, if I do just want to rest and relax and not worry about it Friday, Saturday, Sunday, it's already done. But of course, the truth about planning on Thursday is that things come up and I have to make changes. So like, this is the plan that I made yesterday, if you watch yesterday's vlog, and there's already been a couple of things, and some of them are gonna be easy to update and not a big deal. And some of them, like this, I had a one-on-one client reach out who wanted to do some accountability calls. So one of the things I always do with clients is that if they want to have like quick 15-minute check-ins, you can buy them in sets of 4, and it's meant to just be literally an accountability check-in where we talk about the action steps that you did on your goals last week and which ones you're gonna do the upcoming week, when you're gonna do them. Anyways, so somebody reached out to me yesterday and asked if we could squeeze them in December, and I said absolutely, of course. I always try to do my best to squeeze in a prior client. Like, that's very important to me. And so she scheduled it at 2 on Monday. So I am trying to figure out how I'm gonna do this. I think I will just write it right here, and that's fine. And if not all these things get done because I have that call, like, it's not that big of a deal. The other thing is I signed up for a event on Wednesday that is hosted by a friend of mine who used to work with me as an actuary, who now works for herself too. And she is having an in-person event that I was convinced that when she had originally announced the date, that I was busy. And then I'm on her email list, and I got an email today with the date, and I was like, wait, I am totally free next Wednesday night. So I signed up for that, which I'm really excited about. And then I have a friend who is having a holiday party on Saturday afternoon. That was already scheduled, but I got reminded of it last night. I totally forgot to put it on my calendar. So just a couple of updates. Again, pros and cons to planning out that far in advance. I could redo this whole thing, especially this, like, that's kind of annoying. It's gonna bother me, but really it's not that big of a deal. All right, before I jump into actually doing today's December daily, let's open our day 2 advent calendar. And I am gonna open the sock advent calendar too. I was gonna wait until I was like leaving the house to put on the socks, but I guess I can put them on now. Anyways, day 2. Ooh, these are so cute. So it's like a dark green sticker, best Christmas memory, December stories, most loved snacks, that's fun. And still merry and bright. I love that. I really want like a better place to put all of these, like the advent calendar ones. Last year, I kept them in this like top container. Actually, I realized I haven't actually showed you my storage yet. I don't know if you're interested. It's not that different from last year. Anyways, I used this top thing as like things I wanted to use for sure, but my organization this year ended up being a bunch of supplies. So I don't really have a set place for these, for like the advent calendar ones. So I might need to move some stuff around and like figure out a place for this, but let's get going. All right, so I have this 4x6 photo that I snapped at the bar last night, and I'm looking for a pattern paper or some sort of journal card to go in the other slot. I figured I was just gonna do 2 4x6, and I go through a bunch of different options and end up going with this kind of twinkle pattern. I felt like it just kind of resembled the lights in the bar. And those pages are 10x8 for the 10x8 album. So I cut that down into just one 4x6 so I can put that opposite my photo. Then I start going through the numbers, trying to decide what number 1 I'm gonna use. And I really wanted a big one that could overlap both, but I didn't like the way that gray one looked. So I picked the white and gold one, which was new this year. And originally I had that on the photo, and I thought about journaling on the patterned paper. So I'm going through my stickers here, trying to find another little sticker embellishment that I can add to the pattern paper to take up a little bit of space. And I end up actually pulling out this
black rectangle that I'm gonna eventually put on the photo. And I decide that I really like this big gold together. I feel like the gold goes really well with the other page, and the concept of being together is the whole purpose of this story. And while I do like it right there on the photo, I end up moving it down to the pattern paper and then using this black rectangle on the photo that I'm gonna write what's going on and actually not do a whole lot of journaling. So I stick the together down on the pattern, and then I also add little stars like I talked about yesterday, kind of a pattern of 3, having 3 stars, and I glue down that number 1, and then I just write simply karaoke nights at Sunswick, which is the name of the bar, just for my memory. So I know that's how I typically spend a lot of Thursday nights at the bar singing karaoke.
So the other thing to note, just telling you a little bit about my December daily, I don't know if I've said that before, but now I know that I, for day 2, am working on the back of this one. And so I will tonight focus on capturing a 4x6 photo, since that's what I'm working on. And then like on day 3, I have a little bit more flexibility. I can do whatever I want. But since I'm already here, now I know kind of what I'm looking for today. Hi, okay, it's already dark because I talked to my mom on the phone for the last hour of daylight, and I was kind of poking around doing some work on the computer while I talked to her. And anyway, we just hadn't caught up in a while. My mom was out of the country for almost a month, and between the time change and obviously she's on vacation, we just didn't talk on the phone, and so we were just catching up, and it was very nice. But now I get to open up this box with you. I'm so excited. I placed a very, very large Ulta order on Cyber Monday. Not intentionally. I did not intentionally go to the Ulta website thinking it's Cyber Monday and things were gonna be on sale. I ran out of a product that I use all the time and had just been putting off placing an order, and I prefer Ulta's reward programs to Sephora, and I don't have an Ulta close to me anymore. I did when we lived in the Upper East Side, but I don't anymore. It's pretty far. It's a pretty far walk. The Sephora is pretty close, but I wanted to buy the product from Ulta, and so I was like, I'll just order it online. I'll throw in another one thing that I always use, and to get free shipping. Their free shipping is like 30 bucks, 30, 35 bucks. And when I went on the website, not even thinking, it was Cyber Monday, and there were a lot of things on sale. So some of these things are things that I use all the time, and I'm still planning to do a separate, like one of these day in the life vlogs, very focused on like what beauty products I use all the time. But you're gonna get a sneak peek at some of those here, because some of these are things that I use all the time, but they were on sale for Cyber Monday, and I was like, well, I'm just gonna go ahead and get it. So like this, I love these beauty blenders from Real Techniques. Those were like half off. And then there also are some things in here that are new to me, things that either I've been eyeing or I wanted to try, and they were on sale. So this is what I went to order. The Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm, which I put this in a favorites video like 4.5 years ago, and I still use it. I've tried other things. I've tried like less expensive versions, and nothing works. And then I got the MAC Fix Plus. This is something I was also almost out of, and I knew I was gonna have to replace soon anyway. This is something that I've been wanting to try. So I've been wanting to try a tubing mascara for a very long time. Now, don't get me wrong. I love my It Cosmetics mascara, and I get asked about all the time. That is a mascara I use. I swear by it. I also do have naturally long lashes, but I love the It Cosmetics. I buy mine from QVC in a pack of 3. It's very reasonable, even though it is a high-end mascara. It's very reasonable. I have heard a lot of great things about tubing mascara. My mom swears by the one that she uses, Jessica Braun, which is like the one beauty YouTuber that I follow. By the way, her and her husband are doing Vlogmas on his YouTube channel. So if you're looking for a cute little family to follow that's doing daily vlogs, if you're looking for some more, I will leave their channel link down below. Anyways, she talks a lot about tubing mascara. And she recently talked about this one from Tarte, which is the Tartelette tubing mascara. And this was like half off. And I was like, I want to try that. So I'm excited to try that. What else is in here? Even though I only placed this order like 4 days ago, I feel like I already forgot. Oh, this is a replacement, but I did get a different color. I'm interested to see how I like it. It's the Milani Baked Blush, but I got it Petal Primavera. The one I bought was the cult favorite, Luminoso, I think is what it's called. And I just didn't, it was like almost too peachy for me. And then same thing here. This was a restock, although this packaging is different. Or not a restock, but the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This is something that I use basically every single day, and I will eventually run out, and it was on sale. This is something that I didn't necessarily want this. I wanted this product, and I shopped around a couple of different brands looking at reviews and picked something that was on sale, but I wanted this product, and it is like a hydrating facial spray. So I used to have one from Wonder Beauty, I think it is. And it was nice. I liked it, but it was pricey. And what I liked more was the act of it as part of like waking up in the morning and like waking up my face and like the hydration right after I just slept all night. And so I wanted to replace that. So I got this one from Pixi, which had a lot of great reviews and also was very much on sale. This is a replacement. I knew the one that I had was almost gonna be out. Y'all, Ulta uses so much plastic in their packaging. Like, I mean, I get it. They don't want it to spill everywhere, but man. This is the Mario Badescu, I'm gonna totally say that wrong, drying lotion. When you get pimple, I always get at least one that time of the month on my chin. And then the last thing was also a stock up of something that I use, but I got a slightly different version of it. And that is the Garnier Micellar Water. So my like morning, right after I wake up, is I take some of this, or I take like a cotton pad and clean my skin with this, and then I spray something on it. And I got the vitamin C version, so I'm excited to try that when my other one runs out. So some of these things I will get to start using right away, and some of these things will just sit on a shelf until the one that I have runs out. But that is my Ulta order. All right, so now I have about an hour until I'm leaving to go to my friends. I can't remember if I said, I think I said I had a party tonight, that it was just me. It's a girls' night. My friend Allison has been hosting this party for years now. I mean, we missed a few. We definitely missed 2020. I can't remember if we had one in 2021 or not. I feel like we probably did. Where everybody, she has a bunch of girls over to her apartment and we watch a holiday movie, or typically we can get through 2, maybe 3, because those movies are pretty short. And she makes these cute holiday bingo cards of like all the things that you see in a typical holiday movie. Fake snow, someone's wearing red, they kiss, there's mistletoe, whatever, like all the typical holiday movie things. And we just like play bingo, and it's just fun. It's like a really fun holiday festive thing, and she's been doing it for a very long time. So that is tonight. I'm very excited to go over there and hang out. And I asked what I could bring, and she asked me to grab some mixers. So I'm gonna leave. I was gonna grab it today at the drugstore when I was picking up my photo, but I wanted to grab cans and not a big bottle, because it's so much better if you buy, it's probably more expensive to buy cans as opposed to buying a big bottle. But if you buy the big bottle and you don't use it all, then it goes flat, and like nobody is gonna drink that. And so I would rather buy a 6-pack of ginger ale, and if we only go through 4 of them, then I'd keep the other 2 for another thing. So and the drugstore didn't have a 6-pack of ginger ale, which feels weird. So I'm gonna leave a little bit early, stop by the grocery store and grab, how I've been to the grocery store now in both vlogs, go to the grocery store, grab some mixers, and then hop on. I'm actually gonna take a bus up to her because we live on the same like avenue in New York, and so it doesn't make sense. It might save me a few minutes to walk over to the subway and take the subway up, because the subway can go underground. It doesn't matter about traffic, but I have to walk an additional 10 minutes total, like 5 minutes to subway down here by me, and then 5 minutes to subway up by her. Whereas if I just take the bus straight up the avenue, it's very little walking. And it's not like and that makes me sound super lazy. I'm not trying to be lazy. I'm just trying to not carry mixers all the way to the subway and back, even though it will probably take me a little bit longer on the bus. Anyways, all that to say, I have about an hour before I'm going to leave, and the only thing left on my list that I didn't get to earlier was my communication routine. So I'm gonna sit and power through that, and then I think I'm going to prep the video going up tomorrow. This is all very like this video and that video, but I feel like that's a lot of Vlogmas, because it usually involves, unless somebody has like complete help doing editing and prepping, like usually the person doing Vlogmas has to do some of that work at some point during the day. So my editor got the video all edited and uploaded, and I have it in my calendar to prep the videos the morning of. So like the video going up tomorrow, I have it in my calendar to prep tomorrow morning. But if it's done, I might as well go ahead and do it today. And the reason, and we did consider actually only having a 1-day delay and just having the video go up at like 6 or 7 p.m. But one of the reasons why I wanted that extra buffer is that if she was busy during the day and wasn't gonna edit till tonight, that would be fine. Or like if she didn't get it done until now and I was ready to leave, then I could just prep it in the morning, right? I wanted that extra buffer. But to the extent that I can prep it the night before and save a little bit of like headache tomorrow morning and not having to worry about it, I think that I will go ahead and do that. So it takes me usually about 30 minutes or so to get all the extra stuff ready. It depends on how long the video is, but that's like between my communication routine and that will perfectly fill this hour before it's time to go. Y'all, I forgot about the chicken. I mean, I still have plenty of time. I'm still fine. But I'm sitting here prepping the video and I'm like in the kitchen in the video, and I'm all of a sudden my brain was like, you put chicken in a crock pot like 5 hours ago. So I'm gonna go check on it. It's probably done. And all I'm gonna do is like shred it and then split it up into 3 different Tupperware containers to use for all those recipes. But like, I very much could have just, I probably would have seen it. Like I would have walked by it before I left, but it just makes me laugh because I feel like I totally almost forgot about it. It's not done. Well, it's not like it's cooked all the way through, but it's not soft enough to shred. And I gotta leave in like 30 minutes. So I like don't know. I mean, I can, like I could, all the recipes, I could, instead of doing shredded chicken, it could just be cubed chicken. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just throw them, I'm gonna throw them in Ziplocs to save room in the fridge instead of Tupperware. They are cooked, it's cooked all the way through. It's just not, it's not like it's not soft enough to shred it apart yet. Womp womp. I'm just trying to get you more Charlie content. Oh, look at that yawn. Hi, sweet girl. This is the way we made the bed today. Sam ordered this new pillow for himself. That's the long story that I don't feel the need to go into. But this is the state of our bed today. But look at this cute girl. Hi. Mom, why'd you wake me up? I almost forgot about my advent calendar, and I'm gonna cheat a little bit. I want a higher pair of socks to wear tonight to my friends. I'm just wearing sweatpants and a t-shirt, like, or a sweatshirt. It's very comfy, but I want to wear a high pair of socks. So I'm gonna open up. There we go again. Laken, didn't you learn your lesson yesterday? You can't. Oh my god. I don't know why I can't do it. Well, gravity, physics, Laken. Oh, I broke it, but I want a tall pair to wear tonight. Oh my goodness. Okay, so these are also black, and these have Oogie Boogie. I see on both of them. Oh my gosh. No, this one is, oh yeah, they both are Oogie Boogie with, they're the exact same pattern, Laken. It's Oogie Boogie with a bunch of presents. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to wear these tonight. All right, I'm leaving later than I wanted to because I couldn't find my glasses and I still couldn't find them. I threw some contacts in my purse, but we still have to go into the grocery store and get mixers. I went down the cold aisle, which is not what I want. Oh, look at ginger beer. Okay, so this is almost $9. It's bananas for 4 7 ounces. But this is like the alcohol mixer section. Let's go check like the regular soda section too. Okay, here we have $7.59 for 6. Can I see what the ounces are there? Oh, 10 ounces. Oh yeah, so much better. All right, I checked out and now I am standing here waiting for the bus. According to the app, it is supposed to be here in 3 minutes. And then I will just take that all the way up to her place and we'll be good to go. I'm so excited. And what I'm gonna do while I'm on the bus is watch the Vlogmas episode from my favorite Vlogmas channel. But Jessica Braun is the beauty YouTuber. Her husband's channel is where the video actually goes up. And I'm so excited. All right, I'm off the bus, so now I'm headed over to her place, and I am gonna go ahead and close out this vlog here. I am planning to grab some clips tonight of her cute bingo cards and maybe some drinks, and she probably has some cute charcuterie board as well. So I'll either include that B-roll here, or I will include it in tomorrow's vlog. But I'm gonna go ahead and close out the vlog here so that I can enjoy tonight with my friends. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, please click that subscribe button. I upload new videos, usually every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, but every day here during Vlogmas. See you tomorrow. That's kind of like, as I